Well, good morning. It's July the 3rd, 2025. My 10,000 step quest to do 10,000 steps every day in the month of July to see what kind of changes to my body come about. Today is going to be one of them days that I'm not going to get my 10,000 steps all at one time. I'm on a schedule this morning. I have to leave the house by a certain time. So yesterday I was able to get 12,900 plus steps in yesterday, and I was really glad about that. The majority of those was on my walk, and then I did go to Walmart yesterday and a couple other places I went to, and I was able to get more steps in. Now I'm a little early this morning, and every morning these electric trucks pull out of the electric board over here going to work. They go to work early, okay? It's like 5:30 in the morning. It's always 3 trucks. Usually one of them's got a telephone pole on it, but not today, okay? I think they're contractors. I asked in my previous video, or one of my previous videos, for some advice from my viewers, and I got some excellent advice, okay? 2 things come out of it. One was about stretching, okay? And Pat, I think her name's Pat, gave me a very detailed information about stretching, which I really appreciate. And I'm going to watch some stretching videos because I agree with the words that she put on there in her comment. And I'll put those up on the screen right now if you want to see her comments. And what she said was made a lot of sense, okay? So I'm going to try to pull up some stretching videos and watch those on the channel and probably incorporate some of those into my walk. The other thing that was brought up, and this is something I have noticed, okay? This other viewer, anyways, it had to do with electrolytes and fatigue. So walking as far as I've been walking, 10,000 plus steps, almost 5.5 miles. That last mile I mentioned in one of my videos, that last mile, I did feel a little bit tired, okay? I was getting wore down. So that's one of the reasons I went to Walmart yesterday, is to look for some electrolytes to put into my drinking water that I carry with me when I'm walking. So I'm not sure if it's going to make a difference or not, but I'm going to try it. It's very inexpensive. It's like $1.98 for 10 of them. What is that, 2 cents a piece? No, I forget how much it is. You do the math. But I couldn't find the brand that the commenter said, Ultima, I think it was. So I ended up with the Great Value brand, but I did read the label. There is no sugar in it, and you know, I think it'll be okay. So this is going to be one of those days where don't be concerned, I'm on a sidewalk. It's going to be one of them days where I don't get my 10,000 steps in all at one time. And I've been watching some videos about that. I've become real interested in this step stuff, and I'm already noticing a difference, okay? Flexibility, less bloating, you know, my knees feel better, my hips feel better, and I've only been doing it for a couple of weeks, okay? You know, I'm just hoping that weight loss is a side effect, and I'm just looking for some little changes. I'm not looking for big changes. So what did I eat yesterday? When I got done with my walk yesterday morning, I went home and had another, I think 2 cups of coffee. I've kind of backed off the coffee a little bit. But anyways, after that, I made a little breakfast. I had a bowl of Frosted Flakes, a banana, 2 tablespoons of protein powder on the cereal, and 2 slices of toast with peanut butter. So that wasn't too bad. And that was about 10 o'clock. Probably in the afternoon sometime, I might have had a snack of some pretzels, and I don't eat a lot of them, but just a little snack of them. And then for supper, I had the other half of my air fryer chicken breast from the night before, a pretty good helping of green beans, okay, and some potato salad that my wife had in the refrigerator. So that was probably the only a little bit unhealthy thing because it had a lot of stuff in it, like mayonnaise and stuff. But yeah. And then late last night I got a little hungry, so I had some Cheez-It Grooves, probably about 2 helpings of that. So that was probably about 180 calories. I'm not counting calories, I'm not counting fat grams, I'm just eating. There goes that hawk. Man, different place this morning. I just seen that hawk again. You know, I've been talking about those hawks on my walks. Anyways, it's not about counting calories or fat grams. You know, I'm just trying to eat more sensibly, more responsibly, okay? I have cut out the table sugar from my coffee, okay? And I'm using stevia. I know some of you mentioned another thing called allulose or something like that, but my GI doctor recommended the stevia because she said it was plant-based and not manufactured. Yesterday, I spoke to you about YouTube and YouTube videos, and I'm going to continue that little bit of dialogue here with today's walk. You know, I mentioned some things yesterday, and everything I mentioned, I meant, okay? Start creating videos. Find your niche. Find your niche later, okay? Make videos, start testing to see what kind of audience or
51 seconds per mile.
That was my walking app. Anyways, I want to caution you about something. When you start creating videos for your YouTube channel, you move from being a consumer of videos to a creator of videos. And let me explain what I mean by that. I am both. I am a consumer and a creator. And I don't know if that's a rarity or not, but what I mean by that is we don't have cable TV at my house. My iPad is my TV. I watch YouTube a lot, okay? I watch movies, I watch history stuff, you know, I'm interested in stuff like that. But I also will consume copious amounts of help videos that people put out on YouTube to try to help you grow your channel, find your niche, and all those things, okay? I want to caution you about that. If you start consuming those videos and that's all you do, and you keep watching one after the other, and you just start getting confused, you'll never create, okay? You need to consume those videos in moderation. In fact, it wouldn't hurt to put yourself on a time limit, okay? Say, okay, I'm only going to watch 1 or 2 help videos that help me with my YouTube channel a day, okay? Or even a week, okay? I encourage you to find your groove, okay? And the videos that you want to produce, and ask yourself, why do I want to produce those videos, okay? Am I trying to educate? Am I trying to inform? There's a lot of different questions you can ask yourself. So just like me on this channel, I've decided to take more seriously my health, and I want to share that journey with you, okay? And so I've had a little bit of a change here on All Things Ron. So in the future, I'm going to try to concentrate on my niche, okay? Because I'm slowly finding out that that is important. You know, I may have mentioned yesterday that that wasn't important, but some things happened to me yesterday. I was on a live stream, members only live stream, with one of the YouTube creators that helps people with their channels, watching him, asking some pertinent questions, and getting some really good answers. So I've decided that I will concentrate on my health aspects of my channel, and that will include walking, it might include kayaking, and it might include e-biking, okay? Those three things. They're all health related items. So I believe that's going to be my niche, okay? So listen, in the description of every video that I do from now on is my email address, okay? If you want to email me, you want to talk about things about your channel, you want to talk about health, okay? You want to talk about your journey to getting healthy. Hey, I got lots of time, okay? I can answer emails all day long. So email me, okay? If you got any questions. And leave me a comment down below if you think that me taking this channel and finding my niche, okay, and taking the channel into a direction that I've all of a sudden really found exciting, okay? I'm actually getting up in the morning and looking forward to coming to my walks. I was a little disappointed today that I wasn't going to be able to get my 10,000 steps in this walk, okay? But it's okay, okay? This is a 1-month test to see if I can do this and to see what changes come about in me. And after this month, I may do something different, okay? I may not do the 10,000 steps. I may do like 8,000 steps. Because I have watched a few videos. There's a lot of them out there. I'm not the only one doing this. There's a lot of videos out there that talk about 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 steps a day. But some of them mentioned that they weren't too sure it was necessary to do that many, okay? So they may have a point about that. And the only way to find out is to do this for a month, and then maybe in August back down to 8,000 steps for a month and see if you have the same gains or losses, okay, that you did doing more steps. So I'm gonna put the camera up now, get to walking, try to pick up the pace a little bit, and I will catch you at the end of the video. Well, I am finished. This was a little bit of a shorter circuit for me today because I'm in a hurry. I got to get going. Got to go home and take a shower. Anyways, I got in 4.2 miles, and I did about 8,100 steps, okay? So hopefully I can make up those 2,000 steps sometime today. And like I said, there's times that you will not be able to do all your steps at one time. And from what I understand, it's okay if you kind of split that up a little bit. And that's what I'm going to have to do today to make my schedule work. Anyways, I don't even have time for breakfast this morning. So when I get home, I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to make a protein shake in the Ninja with some 2% milk, 2 scoops of protein powder, and a banana. And that's going to be my breakfast today. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I'll let you know what my total step count for today is tomorrow. Y'all have a good day now. Bye-bye.